It is time to get your tickets for the WSL Surf Ranch Pro in Lemoore, California. The first time ever on the championship tour. We've seen it at specialty events of the Founders Cup and also the Future Classic. Those were all test events, really getting the feel of what to expect on the championship tour level. And the wave is still called a prototype, meaning it's getting better and better. We've seen air sections introduced where Teahupo'o did that big full rotation not too long ago.
Being rumbled by that white water now here, Gouveia
Deep positioning on the pit. Gouveia shaking off so deep and 2 incomplete efforts. So he's working out where he wants to take off. Strong, those big fin throws out the back were incredible as he'll be reseated into round 3 into the pit with Colapinto.
Nice big wave, bigger set wave. Even looked like it was nearly too big for his board for a second there. Throws it off the white water.
Right onto the foam ball. He hasn't pulled one yet, but he knows if he does, it'll be a massive score. Let's watch Griffin's first.
Takes off and slides into the tube. Nice little barrel. A bigger set wave. You see there, the board quiver, the fin started to move. There was a real wobble in his stance, and we'll see it again here as he comes out of the tube. So much speed out of that tube, and right there, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, there drives it back. Nice roundhouse wrap. If he would have pulled that.
Taking on Joan Duro. More action right out front with Colapinto. He's got the speed. I kind of think he wanted to ramp up there, Biel.
I guarantee he wanted to ramp up there. You could see it. And we know he's got that game. And again, good intention, good idea without priority. But Griffin's one of those kids he's so secure. He's just going to do his thing regardless of what you do.
We love it. Griffin's up now. Just checking out this wave up and out. Can already call himself a Triple Crown champion. Winning that last season, en road to his debut at Snapper, which featured him getting a perfect 10 on finals day at Kira with 3 big barrel sections. That was the first 10 of the whole season. Oh, live action with Griffin Colapinto sliding out, looking for a late takeoff into the pit. Looks like there could be another wave behind this one. And Gouveia digging in. Taking off nice and deep, stalling for more. Gets the vision and some. Finally getting his completion that he's been hoping for. And a beautiful style sliding right in nice and easy. Had a .57 and a .9 before that. Now getting a keeper in the mix here in round 2, heat number 5. Let's see what happened here.
Yeah, it was second wave of the set. You can see that white water from the first one, but it makes it hollow, makes it round. There's less water on the reef, so the wave just pitches. Potentially the best wave of the heat so far. First real barrel, that's for sure.
And getting that vision, slowed down for that bonus section before coming straight out.
And that quick cutout was for priority. You know, there was the opportunity to do something and get a turn in, but he saw that there was this opportunity to beat Griffin out and wanted to make the most of it. At this halfway mark, how important that priority is.
Beautiful vision, seeing the reef, taking off right into the pit is Gouveia, and he'll sneak out. Driving hard off the bottom, clean forehand wrap. Arcing that beautiful wrapping cutback. Gouveia is into the dry reef, snaps it vertically, and tries to sneak out. There is nothing soft about that end section. And it looks like he managed it well. Found a little sneaky exit, but I love his form and flow. He's building on his lead right now.
That was a really clever tube. Great takeoff, great positioning, very well surfed. We'll see it here. Look, he's late. Those earlier late takeoffs, that was a smaller wave. It gave him that confidence. He'd already been in that position. He knew what he had to do. Got the great tube, came out and knew, hey, if I can get a couple turns in on this one, and actually fitted 3 turns after that great tube. And look how shallow it gets there, dry on the reef, sneaks through. Great wave, great move, great strategy.
See how shallow it is on every section of this beautiful ride, and then the top turn wraps, how clean that is with his style, and the ability to frame up the lip. You can see that reef almost sticking out right there, and he still belts it right there. He's on the worst section you ever want to be on. Showing a lot of commitment from Gouveia.
Sometimes it does turn into a nightmare when you lose.
As we see a paddle in, Gouveia already has the lead over Griffin, and now just freestyling down the line, looking for something to work with. He'll have to get out of there. His last wave, a 7.0. Big number for the morning on his qualification run. Was incredible to watch, but he's repeated those moments with less than 90 seconds to go. He lives for them as we watch Gouveia lay back carve off the top. Performing on the open face. Nice slice down to the bottom. snaps it quick.
That his momentum's going his way. He's without that priority, as you see, he's able to freestyle that little bit more. As we watch the replay here, drops down. He realises there's not a tube in it, so he's going to mix it up, get some variety in those front side turns, and stay deep in that pocket. Nice surfing there from Ian Gouveia.
Griffin's looking for an answer, slamming on the brakes and trying to sneak on into the pit. He's not going to get any part of that barrel. And Ian Gouveia, meanwhile, standing on dry reef, just enjoying the ride here.
Right behind it, Griffin.
This was Griffin, and I love this little stylish snap to stall. However, it's not getting him where he wants to be in the pit. You can see it like versions of style impressions from Joel Parkinson. Andy had a crazy backhand stall when he wanted to get sucked back into the barrel. So colorful, and it absolutely is painful when you land on it, even if you just brush it with your feet. Watching Gouveia just up and out again, catching a lot of waves. What position is Griffin put himself into now, Bart? Is he forced to wait for just a bomb, meeting at 8:44 with the time on the clock?
Still time for 2, but something's got to happen soon.
3:40. Griffin wants to make it happen right now. Grabs around the takeoff, super deep on this section. Colapinto flies free into the morning sunshine, and happy to turn in one of his better numbers. 3:25 to go, Bart. Nice barrel there. What'd you see on the end section?
That was his best number for sure, Joey. And the tube was great, but I think there was more. He left some points on there in a hurry to get back out. I would have been getting those last couple of little bits out of that wave and really maximising it the way that Ian had. Here we go, water angle, drops in, slides. He's really deep. At first I wasn't sure if he'd make it. So a nice deep tube, cleanly made. But if you watch from this angle, it's deep and that whole section travels through it. Great tube, but here there's room for a big wrap into a whitewater hit, into another backhand re-entry, and you could have added a point to that with some turns and some flair, I think.
Since he's had a handful of 25ths this year, so he's sitting way back on the Jeep leaderboard, and he's got to win everything from here on out to save his spot on tour.
Okay,
Griffin makes a move. Now Gouveia is forced to use his priority with 15 seconds. Throw tail reverse, so it ends up pulling around forward and hops out.
Doesn't influence anything, Joey.
Now 6 on the clock. Griffin just casually paddling and thinking about this wave. It's not going to come in time. And Colapinto left chasing a 5.04. Knocked out here in round 2 by Ian Gouveia. Gouveia getting the 7, then to a 5.27. But Griffin leaves with the highest single score of the matchup. Very close one, but a big low seed name takes out the high seed of Griffin, as Ian will move on to round 3.